We're always looking for places that make Jupiter Farms truly unique.
And we found one that's making a true impact. Today, we're at Nourishing Food for Thought.
Hi, ladies.
Hi.
Welcome to the farm. I'm Farmer Suzie, or Suzie Do This, and thank you for coming out today.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah. Come on, let's do the
Let's go.
farm. Yeah, so this is hopefully being our cow classroom, or really it's our new milking barn. So the idea of this is to be able to do school field trips, bigger groups, to be able to see the cows being milked. So this is one of the main things that you can see only here, and actually get your hands on the animals that you're going to see milked as well too. We've got what's called the head stanchion. This is where the cows put their heads through, and I'm able to lock them in place so they can't back up, and then we can work on them either milking or washing, as you saw earlier today. Okay. But it of course is missing a lot. On the other side, or the back side there, is where I would want to be able to keep all of their food, so the hay and their feed, whatever would be on that side, as well as I need my vacuum pump down here. So to be able to actually do the milkings, right now I can do a hand milking demonstration, but I need to move all of my vacuum equipment down here in order to really actually run the milk machines that makes the milk so clean for. So yeah, so we're working towards it. Or if there's somebody that wants to come in and be able to be that final big donation for it, we are offering naming rights for the barn too. Besides the cow classroom, it doesn't have a name yet. So
okay.
Oh wow,
so there's an opportunity there.
So let's take a step back. Why is local dairy so important?
I went to a dairy with my mom when I was younger, and I used to get milk in a glass bottle. So it was really my catalyst that started my search and started my farming, because I couldn't find it. And then I had 10 acres and I was like, well, let me just buy a cow. How hard can this be?
Just make it myself.
And that's how I learned to farm. But it was really the dairy cows which were more intriguing for me. I thought for me and for my family, I really wanted them to have raw milk. I really think that having it in that pure, without pasteurization, with all the digestive enzymes and everything Mother Nature intended it to have into it, is what I wanted to have for my family. And then it ended up being something that really you can't see around here. And so our dairy industry is moving out and dying. And the little ones are not able to survive anymore. So being a farm here in Jupiter, Palm Beach County, where someone can see a cow being milked, all of the kids in this area wouldn't have otherwise a way to see a real dairy farm or farm that is, and then especially I'm different because I'm regenerative too. So because my farm is 10 acres, I've got a little bit of everything, and it started as a homestead, and so I had cows and pigs and sheep and chickens and turkeys and a garden, and I try to do fruit trees, and so I'm trying to have a little bit of everything and not just one product. I'm not just a beef. I'm just not one poultry making or something like that. So they're able to have a more well-rounded education in one area.
For those that don't know, what is regenerative farming?
So I would think of it more like how Mother Nature intended it to be. So she didn't intend one set of animals to live in one area and that's it. It's kind of like migration. So we try to make the property almost like the animals were voluntarily moving around it, but also interacting in the areas that they wanted to. And so all of these animals actually work together to make a really healthy soil, and it's like ground up. You start with what's on the bottom, all the way through to those plants, to the animals, and to the plants that we're eating, to us.
How will this actually benefit the community?
It would allow me to be able to service bigger groups. So being able to have more community come and observe a cow milking, also their kids being able to interact with the cows. I'll be able to do more events that will have kids either washing cows or just even being able to feel, see, smell, touch an animal like that. But my ultimate goal is to try to be a public school field trip provider. I really want the public schools to be able to have access to this. And I'm hoping that this way, being able to have this would be able to involve them.
Okay, so explain to me, we're here on your property, which is known as Jupiter Creamery and Jupiter Farms, but we're here to talk about Nourishing Food for Thought, which is your nonprofit. Tell me how that all came about.
Yeah, so I really just started as a homestead for my family, and then Jupiter Creamery was born just out of the necessity of people interested in the milk. And so I started a milk business. So I Went through all my legal channels to be able to sell raw milk, and that's Jupiter Creamery. I was giving an educational tour almost every single weekend, and they were coming, they were doing a milking demonstration. I'm showing them how I raise my pigs. I'm taking them to the garden, and so there was so much curiosity. A friend of mine was like, you should become a nonprofit, you're already doing this. So that's how Nourishing Food for Thought started, and now it's taken on a different level, I guess, in the last 3 years, because I am trying to push the nonprofit portion of the farm forward so that it takes over the farm. I'm trying to do this all in memory of my 2 children and as their legacy to the community. I really want Nourishing Food for Thought to swallow Jupiter Creamery, and it becomes one entity as it educational farm, nutritional culinary farm, and also that off-screen community farm that people will be able to flock to and come to for generations to come, even after I'm gone, and why I started this.
I love that.
Yeah.
You have done such a great job with this property. How can the community support your vision?
Oh, I think awareness is the biggest thing. So sharing, talking about our farm, telling people what we do, coming out, bringing them. Donations, of course. As a nonprofit, we're very much needing the donations of the people for everything, for what we do here on the farm and to increase our educational offerings and to grow. So definitely having financial support is always helpful. And then there's stuff that I don't even know that I need as well too. So if anyone has a marketing company and they want to help us do something, if anyone wants to be a business partner, I mean, we'd love to put up some banners and be able to have business partners or sponsorship from the community. And then also ideas too. Hopefully there's some ideas or things that, as a small group of people that are right here on the farm, anything that people can bring me that they would like to do on the farm, and or fundraisers they would like to do for us, we would welcome all help.
Wonderful. And how can the community donate to you specifically?
So going onto our website, nourishingfoodforthought.org, and then being able to pull up how can we help on our website, and then find the donate page. And so they can donate. We also have our volunteer as well too. So some people like to help out on the farm. And then there's other opportunities as well too. We have an Amazon wish list for little things that break around and then of course there's also the big projects like the cow classroom, we lease a tractor. We would love to be able to buy it out. So there's lots of stuff happening that we need help with.
If you haven't visited Nourishing Food for Thoughts yet,
We definitely recommend adding it to your list.